तुझको गले लगा हाँ मिया ये জাপান আর ক্রোয়েশিয়া একটা কাগজ
Just hit that, go for it. In the end he's tried to back in, get his body in, and then the blue shirts have got around him to deny him, but well, that's not ideal from Japan. This Croatian team are very good, they're very clever, don't hand them anything on a plate.
A few early signs of nerves from Tomiyasu.
That's just concentration as well there. Tomiyasu, he threw that ball down the line, didn't he? Threw it.
तुझको गले लगा है
Nobody, probably a little bit annoyed at that, and within seconds he's trying to roll one back to the goalkeeper and gets that wrong, so he needs to just refocus and sharpen up a little bit.
Vardio, Perisic breaking in behind, as was Petkovic. Bonda getting another feel of the ball. Got his angles right to frustrate Perisic a moment ago. Voluble pocket of Croatian supporters make themselves heard. That's flicked on by Doan.
And Maida there's just got to try and make himself a nuisance between Vardio and Lovren. He won't be expected to win any aerial duels against those two guys, but he can back into them, he can get around them, he can just make it awkward for them to get any distance on their clearing headers.
Old hand, Nagatomo with a challenge there on Luka Modric. Winning cap number 142.
Brilliant, fabulous.
Also a published author. A lot of research into diet and nutrition. He's put down on paper. Juranovic. Modric breaking, but secure from Taniguchi. A good industry from Kramaric, and here's Brozovic, and Kovacic, and Modric. Petkovic, wouldn't be unfair to say that he's quite got the same finesse as some of the others in the team. And Modric there, arriving. Kamada. Having a wonderful season with Eintracht Frankfurt in the Bundesliga. This is Ito. It's never a great surprise to see a Croatian team enjoy a lot of the ball and enjoy a measure of control. But Japan, it's very much to their taste. And that's a great ball in again. Romito and Maida just could not latch onto it. And arriving to Nagatomo, but the quality's coming in when they get the chance.
What a ball. Yeah, Borna Barisic has to get out closer to Ito here, prevent that. That's not good enough. That defensive work is not going to stop anything. Ito's got all the time in the world to look up, and Maida makes a great run across the front of Lovren. Any sort of touch there, and Livakovic would be panicking big time.
Well, after a bit of a debate, it's been adjudged to be a goal kick. But that's the thing, as much possession as Croatia will have, Japan can spring like this. Perisic has his own way of retrieving possession. Brozovic. But Endo doing well. Wasn't fit enough to start against Spain.
Challenge again. Not a lot of time in there, is there, in the middle of the park?
Yeah, Pekovic joining in.
Yeah, got a split second to get that ball out of your feet, get your head up and knock it off and move. If you don't, someone will pinch it off your toes.
Kvadio. Barisic. Pekovic brings Juranovic into proceedings, and now Kramaric for Croatia. Brozovic drew blanks against Belgium and Morocco, in particular not for the want of trying against Belgium, but clinical against Canada, having gone behind. Flicked out there by Kovacic, picked off by Nagatomo.
Good Croatia in that Belgian game. Played some terrific football for that first hour, living on their nerves very much at the end. Had to rely on some brilliant defending.
Well, Kramaric has got in behind here, but not too many obvious options. Making a move from midfield here, and they're able to find him. Handball is the verdict.
Good run. He does that well, Luka Modric. He doesn't want to be running in the channels all the time. I think that's a little harsh, that one. Almost looks like just the top of his chest. I think that's good. The fact that he just lifted his arm a little bit, probably the officials felt he used his bicep. He didn't, I don't think. But he'd come and receive the ball.
Popped off by Ito at quite a rate of knots. Sense here that Croatia want to go hunting. That's Morita with a good ball to Ito. He's now frustrated because he made the break and wasn't fed.
Could have got it back, couldn't he, as well, yeah.
Kamada. He's got Nagatomo outside him. Maeda in the box. Oh, Maeda almost got there. Lovren didn't make the first contact on the near post, and that could have led to some serious trouble.
Another great delivery that actually just over the top of Lovren's head. Did that real fast one from Nagatomo. You see Lovren there jumping, it's always beaten him. In the end, Maeda misses it and it just hits Gvardiol. Lovely touch that was, wasn't it? The switch just before that.
Well, it's hardly surprising after their achievements in the group stage that Japan are playing with a good amount of confidence here. He's showing it again. Yoshida.
Yeah, great appetite, as you would expect, for the game. Petkovic there. He's got to do better to hold on to that. He's got the size and the presence, but too easily muscled off the ball.
Garner's got the free kick, trying to spin away.
It's Morita who's just feeding that one into Doan, does well actually just to get his body in before Gvardiol gets there, and inevitable contact draws the foul. That's clever play.
Masked man lured in. Legacy of a clash with a teammate at Leipzig a few weeks before the tournament. Feeling that the numbers who've made their way up here certainly won't appreciate an effort on goal. Indeed, they work it a little differently, but not as successfully as some of the other situations they've had in the game already. Doan's so lively and quick to it. Offside flag up.
They're awkward sometimes, those free kicks right down the middle of the pitch when you're about 40 yards out. You just clip it up to the far post there. Perhaps a little too easily defended. That's there why Japan just tried to come up with a little routine. Never quite worked. I can understand them doing that. Not much in the game, is there? You can see Japan looking very solid with this shape, allowing Croatia to have the ball and creep up the field, which leaves a lot of space in behind them that they feel they can exploit.
Maricic hoping to get there. That was Morita. There's Lovren. The more it goes on, you get the sense that this very much suits Japan.
It does, and they've started the game, I think, better. At the moment, Croatia haven't really got the midfield three playing those little triangles enough.
Ito with a little burst. Well, they're certainly not letting themselves down in terms of quality of service at the moment.
Nothing wrong with that. All they need there is another body in the box. Somebody else has got to recognise Ito. When he gets one-on-one with Barisic, he's going to take him on. One of those midfield players has to get in there, up there in and around Maeda, and make the ground up. If they do that, then these crosses are going to be very dangerous.
I'm surprised that Kamada didn't make a more meaningful break there. He's got a great goal-scoring record.
Correct. Ball player on the opposite side must get in and around the danger zone when the ball's travelling on the opposite side of the field.
Here he is involved. Daichi Kamada. Ivanovic almost cut it out. Morita. Ito involved again. Well, you think maybe forewarned it should be forearmed and there should be more of an effort to stop him getting his head up and delivering.
I agree. Perisic's there as well. Didn't want to get too close to him. Almost allowing him to cross it. They probably feel that with Lovren and Gvardiol they can deal with anything aerially, but a lot of these crosses are coming in along the ground. And that makes Maeda a problem, because he's lively and he's sharp and he's looking to get across the front of people. And that's exactly the right sort of delivery from Japan. If they float anything, there's a giant of a goalkeeper and two big centre halves that'll eat them up. And those fast ones whipped across the 6-yard box are dangerous.
Gvardiol. Morita. Ito. Parasic has had a little time to prepare himself for the challenge because Borna Sosa's virus was not sudden. Missed a bit of training. And that's a painful one for Gvardiol. That'll take the wind out of his sails for a while, I suspect.
Poor first touch, actually, that one.
Filling at left back today, Gvardiol, but Zlatko Dalic certainly feeling he didn't want to change what has been a successful partnership at the back. The established name and the young pretender who's got plenty of ability. And both Lovren and Gvardiol making their way forward for this set piece. Croatia trying to find a way to manufacture an opening, which is something that's been coming thick and fast for them. Perisic was there, it's Gvardiol. And we'll draw a discreet veil over that.
Yeah, and adjust the mask when you hit one like that. It's just slipped a little bit over my eyes. No, he's unlucky. Don't blame him for wanting to have a go. He's got to do it first time. Otherwise you'll get closed down and the chance gone.
He's got a goal to his name against Cyprus last year. Marcelo Brozovic. Gvardiol. Might yet run, and Petkovic has an opportunity. Kramaric arriving.
Hit it. It's on his left foot. He's made a good run. He's not the quickest, not the most mobile. Petkovic, having got the wrong side, take the chance. It's a good run, and it's a very, very clever ball indeed. Once he's got there, he's favourite. No one's going to get the ball. Let that go. Hit that shot. Take the chance. The goalkeeper can put his hands on it. He can parry it back out to a teammate who might have a tap-in. Chance wasted again.
For all that's pleased him, there have been some moments where they might have suffered Japan.
That shouldn't happen. It's just a straight ball. Little lack of concentration. I think it was Yoshida. See what Japan are doing very well. Midfield, they're condensing that space, so there isn't quite the little pockets for Modric and in particular Brozovic to just get into and start really sort of dictating things. They're happy to let Lovren and Gvardiol, even the fullbacks here, have plenty of time on the ball. they're just wanting to keep things tight where those midfield players are concerned, because I think they realise that's very much the heartbeat of the Croatian team. The longer you can stifle Modric and co, the better chance you have.
Modric does get involved, and here's Brozovic now for Croatia. Kovacic had to check. Barisic. Different wavelengths there. Kovacic and Barisic. Oh, and Modric has picked one out here. Perisic keeps it alive. Juranovic backing up. And over Petkovic's head. Barisic can keep the pressure on. Got a nick on it. Perisic! And Kramaric just couldn't get there. It's Juranovic. Modric. Perisic coming in.
Great passage of play, their best so far. That was such a dangerous flick from Ivan Perisic there. I thought Kramaric was just going to throw himself at it. It's a fast ball in from Barisic. That little nick is an awkward one for defenders and goalkeeper. And actually, they do well there. Nagatomo it is, who just ensures that Kramaric can't really get enough at it, although I think he could have done a bit more.
Nagatomo very much the old hand back there. Kramaric admits he could have more of an aggressive streak. Maybe we saw a touch of that there. Petkovic. Kovacic. Brozovic's ball. Getting them to defend. And Perisic just having a breather.
Well, this one will wind its way in towards Petkovic on the edge of the 6-yard box. And then it's about anticipating where that ball's going to drop.
Barisic to help it in.